Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, let me say, please do not come for my raggedy ass hair. I know it looks a mess. I had to take my wig off last night, and I just did not feel like putting it back on today because a bitch wanted to feel some scalp. I needed to itch. I need to wash my hair. You know how it be. But anyway, I wanted to come to you guys and give you a simple glam. I wouldn't even say glam, but just like a simple everyday look that is not hard to achieve. It's very beginner friendly, and it doesn't take long to achieve this look because I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time. They want something that they can just put on, go out the door, and still look like they slaying. So I understand. But if you want to know how to achieve this, keep on watching. Okay, so my skin is already prepped, so any products that I use to do so, I will list in the description box below. Right now, I'm just going in with my ABH foundation stick in Chestnut, and I'm going to be mixing that with my Matte Poreless in 340 by Maybelline. I'm using an e.l.f. stippling brush, not a stippling brush. Oh, God, don't even start, girl. Get it right, get it right. I'm using an e.l.f. foundation brush, and I think this brush is so bomb. I've been trying to do this as opposed to using my beauty blender because I find that I can blend it out quicker, and I'm liking the finish also. To highlight, I'm going in with my NYX highlight and contour palette, and I believe it's in the shade Deep, and I'm just using that to go underneath my eyes, you know, all the areas that we like to highlight. And this concealer is like $6.99, this whole palette, and it's really, really good. The concealer is nice. I like the consistency. It has really good coverage. So if you're looking for something other than LA Pro Conceal that also has good coverage, this to me is better in my opinion. Here I'm just going back in with the same brush that I used to apply my foundation so that everything is blended and that we don't have any harsh lines. And of course I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set everything in place. To put some depth back into my face, I'm just doing a light contour with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Darkest Deep. And to clean up the contour, I'm just going in with the same translucent powder that we used to set our face prior to. Here I'm just putting a little bit of blush. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild and Mellow Line. Okay, for brows, it's a little backwards for me because I'm used to doing my brows first. But I found that if I just put my base down and then I do my brows afterward, I do save myself some time. So if you want to try to switch up your routine a little bit and do your brows afterward, you might find that you can save yourself some time in the end. Although brows do take me the longest, I can absolutely not skip my brows. I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm applying makeup, I'm applying brows. I might do a lighter brow, a darker brow, I don't know, but I have to do my brows. Like, it's a must. I always say that, you know, if you want to do a quicker application or something that's more beginner friendly, I would try using a brow pencil before using a pomade. I didn't have one handy, which is why I didn't use one for this tutorial. But also that is a great alternative and it does save time as well. Here I'm just going in and concealing my brows to make them sharp. I did use the LA Pro Conceal in Toffee to do this. It is much easier if you use like a concealer with a thinner consistency because it's easier to spread the product. But I'm just going in and cleaning up the brows as always. Here I'm just dusting away the translucent powder that we left baking on our face. I'm usually not a fan of baking, but I've been trying to get my highlight and contour game on fleek these days. So I've just been letting it sit because I've also been extra fucking oily too. For eyeshadow, I just use you can use any dark brown shade really. I'm just going in with a dark brown. This is out of a Too Faced palette and I'm looking at it right now and I don't even see the name on this bitch. It's so old, it might have rubbed off. But it's just literally a dark brown shade, so you can just use any dark brown shade that you have handy. Don't do what I did because as you can see I put too much product, so I'm trying to wipe it off with my finger right now to play it down a little bit. But just use that in the crease to give your eye a little more depth. And I'm only using one eyeshadow for this look, so how easy is that? I decided to add a little bit of a wing liner to this look, but I'm drawing a very, very thin line, and I'm doing so using my e.l.f. liquid liner. To highlight, I went into that same Too Faced palette. I will look it up and see if I can find the name for you guys. But this is actually a gold eyeshadow called Honey Pot. And as you know, there are no rules in makeup. So if you have a bomb-ass eyeshadow that you think will look good as a highlighter, go for it. Because I swear to you, when I wear this, people are like, what highlighter do you have on? And I'm like, it's an eyeshadow. I use the same shade that I use to highlight, and I put it in my inner tears up. This just is like everything for the look. It really, really brings your eyes out, and it looks beautiful. Look at that. It just makes everything look poppin'. So I went off camera and applied lashes. But I'm thinking my next video might be on how to apply false lashes. It's just that recording that shit, I don't know, for some reason that and wing liner is like a challenge for me, but I'm going to try to get a video up for you guys coming soon. These lashes are by LA Colors, you know, the dollar store, girl. Go get you some. I'm just pairing this look with a clear lip gloss, but you can also pair it with a lip color. Just to keep it on the more simplistic side, I decided to just go with lip gloss. And that brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for sticking through with me and watching the video. Thank you to all the people who recently subscribed to my channel and have been supporting me. I know we got a long way to go, but this is fun for me, so I just have fun with it. I thank you and I appreciate you. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel while you're here. And if there's something that you want to see, leave me a comment and I'll do my best to get that up for you.